How's it going, fam? Oh, fucking.
Wow. Okay, great start. I mean, I was about to come in with like a really weird cringe, ready to get spooky, like woo, but no, we're gonna let that sit there a minute. I'll just
I would really prefer if we just moved on and never spoke of this again. Fuck me.
Anyway, Dred's in charge now, so
Yeah, so get ready for that.
So buckle in.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to TTRPG Trials, where this week and next week and kind of the following week we are checking out Call of Cthulhu,
Yeah.
which is also what we did the last week. So check that out if you missed it. I'm pretty sure it's on our YouTube, but I'm going to make no promises because I didn't actually check. But it should be.
It is.
Yeah, there you go. I'm Amber. I am part of D8 Dungeon. I play Hephaestus on Romancing the Dungeon. New episode tomorrow.
Woo.
In which the gang are looking for Fia. Still, what a surprise!
God
That's been
damn it,
happening
Fia.
for like 2 months.
Fia, get your shit together.
Honestly.
God damn it.
Yeah. That's me. I'm very excited for Call of Cthulhu. I will pass over to Dred.
Hi, I am your dreaded DM, but you can just call me Dread. I'm also known as Caitlin, but we've forgotten that name. That name doesn't exist anymore. Great Cthulhu ate it. I am known for doing a number of TTRPG streams, and I do other stuff occasionally. I sometimes go outside. I sometimes play games with people in the real world as well. And I'm going to be running this game of Cthulhu as keeper of a arcane lore. And now on to my victims. I mean players. Wes.
Thank you for that off-putting intro. Very fitting.
Thank you.
I'm Wes. I am known for TTRPG trials, primarily at this stage.
Yeah.
However, previously I was Arlington on Homebrew Quest, which you can still find on YouTube. And Campaign 2 is in the works. It's taking a little longer than usual because I'm slow and very easily distracted. But TBC, keep your eyes peeled. More stupid campaigns from us incoming. More TTRPG in the meantime. So I'm going to stick around here, be more of me, and that's who I am. So I'll pass it over to Kate.
Okay.
Oh, no. I thought I cut out
Sorry,
there.
I
was
can't
like,
hear
oh, no.
Wes, and I'm sitting over here trying to come up with some subtle way to let you know. Hi,
Okay, because
Kate.
I also can't hear Wes, and
I heard it fine.
Dred is just so that's interesting.
Yeah, no, I heard everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Concerning
Okay, you guys have a fun game.
You have disappeared. Well, for me, you've disappeared out of the group video call, but you are still on my OBS, so you exist in some plane, but
I'm
not
going to go ahead
in
and
the
refresh
other.
my browser whilst Kate explains what she is.
Yeah, Kate, you
Sure.
do the thing.
Hi, I'm Kate. I am featured here on TTRPG Trials. This is where you can see me on a regular basis with this fantastic group of GMs. And I have been in several streams as a player for the D8 Dungeon Drive, and will be in the upcoming D8 Dungeon Drive in mid to end August. So I'm sure Amber has some details about that to share during the end of our show. Haha.
No pressure, anyway.
No pressure. I'll slip it in during the game. It's fine.
Oh, good.
Nice.
It'll be very subtle.
So I'm a longtime DM and player, and have played a lot of systems, but not Call of Cthulhu. So I'm really excited to join in this one and see what it's like and go mad.
Yes.
If one of us don't go crazy, I feel like at this point we're going to be very disappointed.
I'll do my best, but I can promise nothing. I cannot promise you will die. I cannot promise you will live. I cannot promise you will stay sane, and I cannot promise that you will go insane. Of all these things, none of them I can promise.
The uncertainty is quite maddening.
It is.
Oh,
and that's the journey that we're going on. um, Wes, you should speak so we can decide if we can hear you.
Speak, Wes, speak.
Cthulhu calls for thee.
Yay!
Yay!
Hooray!
For a
Great
minute, I thought I'd
Cthulhu.
just been imagining you this entire time and you weren't
Yeah,
even real.
I was never here.
I knew it. I knew it.
Amber
um,
was setting up a lovely, unique TTRPG space and thought, I'll have an imaginary straight white
Mhm.
guy, and that way we won't
mm,
actually have to invite one, but he'll get to be involved.
yeah, we've all been collectively hallucinating you.
It's like someone who believes in werewolves. Well, you thought straight white guys were real? That no, Jesus, that's
No, they've
terrifying.
never been real. What are you talking about, man? Oh Lord. Okay, on that
Wonderful.
note,
Are we
um,
ready? Are you ready to kick off the game?
I think so. I
I'm
don't
ready to
think
have my
there's.
heart broken.
Damn. Thought we said no romance here.
You said no
Um,
romance here.
that is true. I'm not Declan. I'm not going to bring romance into this.
You
I
said
make
no,
no
and we said that's a
promises.
challenge.
Yeah. um. Okay, so
All right, we're ready to go.
we begin on a road. It is a beautiful road, well maintained. One of almost it almost looks new, and it is new to all of you as you sit in an old, somewhat dirty bus trundling through the American countryside, heading into the mountains. Um, it has been a long and somewhat arduous journey. You are all on various points on your journey in America. Some of you are going home, some of you may be starting somewhere fresh, but you are all here. And as you climb further and further up into the mountains, um, who would like to introduce yourselves first on this bus?
I can go, I
Yeah,
guess.
sure.
Um, I will be playing Father Arthur Grimley. Um, he's sat, I would say, in the middle of the bus because he kind of wants to be. He wants to have eyes kind of on everyone, and doesn't really trust the back of the bus to be the safest place. He's wearing kind of traditional. I think it's a Cossack with the dog collar and everything.
Yeah.
He sat clutching both a rosary beads and a wooden crucifix in his left hand, and kind of his eyes are drifting out the window and around at everyone else. He has sort of sunken. He's sort of a taller, kind of gangly gentleman, quite graying, neatly parted hair. He's got kind of a gaunt expression, sunken eyes. Um, he never really stays focused on any one thing at once. He's kind of constantly checking around, and to anyone that's spoken to him, he's traveling the bus to Arkham to aid in soothing the souls of the mentally unwell and those that require a bit of spiritual balance in their lives.
Mm.
And every so often, anyone who's like watching him for a while might see him like take out a little hip flask from his breast pocket and take a quick little nip
Oh,
because, yeah, stereotypes.
of course. Um, this bus ride has been going on for the past 3 to 4 hours now. You've all been on this bus like quite a long time, enough to see a couple of people come on and come off the bus. Um, and any who sat near you and made conversation would have found out about your trip to Arkham and how you plan to set up um, a little clinic to help with the mentally unwell. Something that's relatively new in this time. The mentally ill are meant to be locked away and forgotten, not necessarily helped. Um, and as we move from the middle of the bus to the front, who is in the front and who is in the back?
Oh,
Ooh.
Charlize is definitely in the front.
Yeah.
Miss Charlize Lafontaine. was born with the rarest of abilities to pierce the veil between this world and the next. She humbly applies her gift to those in mourning, in need, or even just to the curious, but for a reasonable honorarium, of course. Um, but here's the straight shot. It's that Houdini guy. I hate him. I got this good thing going on over here, and he's tearing down all my peers. Now, less competition, that's a good thing. But I want to take him down. If I can be the one who convinces Harry, it would be the endorsement of a lifetime. I'm going up there to Arkham to develop a gimmick and a story that even he can't shoot full of holes. And then when I get that, I'm going to be on top.
Mm. Harry Houdini, known throughout the world for his escapism and skepticism for magic. Um, you have heard through your various contacts and colleagues how he has been on a vendetta trying to take out various mediums and psychics and the like out of business, and you thought, no, no, Mr. Houdini has started moving. He does a lot of shows around Massachusetts and has started setting up shop around Arkham. So you've decided to try your luck and try to turn a skeptic into a saint, if only to protect your interests.
Everybody's got interests. But
Everybody's got
Charlize is a plump, almost middle-aged woman who dresses and acts perhaps younger than she is. She's fashionable, but she's on a reasonable budget, and she's got. She believes that the dollar is number one. You can
interests.
have your gods, you can have your whatevers, but I got the dollar, and that's what I believe in.
Mm.
And there, she is just absolutely wild about Fringe.
Oh, I was wondering what like fringes in like the little dangly thingies that are on a
Yes,
dress.
sorry, I'm an
Right.
American.
Are.
Yeah, I
This
am
is set
too,
in
and I knew
America, to
nothing.
be fair. So
It is. It is. We're in the correct time and the correct place for fringes to be all the rage. Um, and last but not least, towards the back of the bus, who do we see sitting there?
So sitting, I think not quite in the back, but maybe two, three rows ahead. You know, the real ruffians are in the back, but equally
Mm,
we're not scared of them and we like to kind of keep to ourselves. So we sit kind of quite far back. You see, even sitting, she's quite a tall, broad lady, dark black hair, but really beautifully done up. I've based her on young B. Arthur. And when I say young B. Arthur, I mean like 1940s B. Arthur. She's stunning. So if you haven't seen her, look her up. Um, Tall, broad, but beautiful, kind of very commanding of her own space, is Dorothy Williams. She is an author um, of romance novels. It's 1920s. We'll call them romance novels, with dreams of actually writing, proper literature. But whatever pays the bills, and she enjoys it. She also likes money, but she also likes to spend money. So she is dressed quite well, and she will kind of save up a little bit and then splurge on herself for on a trip. And currently, she is on her way to Arkham. She does not write smut, Declan. She writes romance novels. Uh, Currently, she is on her way to Arkham, um, chasing a bit of a pen pal she was writing, who caught her interest enough to go on a little trip.
Question:
yeah.
How many of the covers of her books have bare-chested, billowy shirts holding like the steering wheel to a ship? Is it what kind of
Mm.
romance are we talking here?
Yes, yeah, like Fabio style. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm really gutted at myself that I didn't sit down and do a bit of research at what type of smut was available during this time. It was just, oh,
Oh,
I'm.
honey, it's
You'd be
universal.
surprised.
Mm,
We've been filthy from day one.
we
Like
have
we
been
have
filthy
been
from day one.
filthy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Before
don't you
fire,
worry.
there was smut.
Mm, preach, Preach. um yeah, you guys have all been on the bus for the past few hours. Do you guys think you would have interacted at all, or is it very much like I'm gonna keep to myself? You would have noticed at this point, uh there's it's honestly just you three on this bus right now, and the woods are getting denser and the elevation is getting higher.
Um, yeah, I think I would have struck up conversation with either or both by this stage. It's a long ride and there's no one to really talk to. And I think Father Grimley's kind of like a very much a community focused person. So
Mm.
maybe strike up conversation. I would say maybe the front because the back of the bus is where the ruffians sit. So it might be a bit of a
That
gamble to
is
go
where the
down there at this
ruffians
point.
sit. B. Arthur back there got the most ruffiest ruffian of them all.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I bet that woman was wild.
Oh, I would say so, for
That
sure.
woman with the excellent bone structure looks like she might beat me up. I'm going up to the front of the bus.
That woman is not a
That's
woman of
just what
God.
she wants you to think.
Hello. Do you mind if we stay here? It's been a long trip. Honestly, I'm just looking for a bit of
You,
conversation. If
you
it's not
may, you may.
very kind of you.
And your name is
Father Arthur Grimley. I'll extend a
Arthur.
wiry hand.
Arthur Grimley. It is lovely to meet you. I am Charlize Lafontaine.
Charlie's Charlie's Charles
Charlize.
Charlie's. It's a lovely name.
That's close enough.
That's a lovely name. Very nice. Very good. What has you on the bus going to Arkham, Charlie?
Oh,
Charlie.
I just love the the climate and the temperature. We have a home in this area that we visit on occasion.
Very good. Uh, I
And
live
you, sir, what are your plans for beautiful Arkham?
currently homeless. That's actually one of the reasons. Living in Boston.
Homeless.
It's very expensive. Very expensive. Uh, was had to leave Dublin in Ireland to go to Boston. Lived there for a while. Uh, been there for about 10 years. Picked up a pretty severe Boston accent as well. So figured time to move on. So decided, this heading up to Arkham, set up a little clinic, help those that need a bit of helping, and get a roof over my head in the process. Just trying to figure out a bit more about the world. Feel like I've only seen two places. Why not make it three?
2 to 3 places. That is quite the increase
The world's a
in
big place. you know,
places.
just trying to make it a little bit bigger.
Please look me up when you are there because we may be able to make some sort of donation to your little what was it, a hospice?
It's a clinic, but all
Oh, an
donation.
asylum.
It's all yeah. For the criminally insane, yeah. Just look for anywhere with the straight jackets, people crying, talking to people that aren't there. Your money spends just as well. All will be very welcome. It's very kind of you.
Pitiable folk.
Yes, it's sure. Lovely
And
chatting with you. But I don't mean to impose. Don't mean to bother you if you're trying to find a moment of peace.
no, I believe I'm getting a message for you.
I'm sorry.
Message. I'm sorry, one moment. From the beyond. Do
He
you
looks up.
know do you know anyone whose name starts with a J?
Well, I mean, we all do.
Yes, well, that's excellent because someone you know, someone who's passed on, wishes you to know that you are on a righteous path.
JC is talking to you. What is he saying? Am I doing the right thing?
You are doing the right thing and you should continue. And you should certainly, this is my gift. You should definitely, when you have your little asylum, allow me to be your consultant.
I I see. I'm not sure I follow, but he's telling you
Because
this.
it definitely, that is definitely what I'm hearing.
Mm.
I never hear from him. It's always a one way kind of thing. That's amazing.
It's it's a gift. It's a
Mm.
gift.
That's a miracle. Really, that's incredible.
As you say, it's a gift and this is a miracle. Um, there is a loud crunching and rattling sound coming from the engine of the bus, and you just hear the driver, ah, fuck, shit. And he starts like as this is happening, you are coming into the edge of like a tiny like one street, almost one street village, like the ones you'd almost see in Ireland quite a lot. Um, Anybody who wants to can go ahead, and we're going to do our first rolls of the
Ooh.
evening.
Ooh.
You can either do a drive auto roll, or you can do a psychology roll.
Oh,
Ooh, I will
Okay.
psychologically read about this bus. Tell me what's
I'm
um,
going
going
on with
to
the bus.
psychologically read the bus also.
so none of us are good with
Oh.
cars, is what you're saying.
No.
I'm a woman. I can't drive.
I psychologically know nothing about this bus.
Yeah, no, me neither. I don't know shit about buses.
Uh, what did you get?
So I
Got
got
a
Oh,
75.
53.
wow.
Yeah, 53 out of
Oof,
30.
oof.
I got 44 and my psychology stat is 50. So that's a success,
Oh.
right?
That is a success. So for the people who don't know and missed my TED talk on it last week, um, basically in Call of Cthulhu there are different levels of success, and how you get a success in Call of Cthulhu is by rolling low on a D100. The lower, generally, the better. And you're rolling below scores that you would have on your character sheet. And Wes, you got a
44 and my stat is 50.
okay, so it's a regular success. Um, you see that the driver of the bus, he seems a little. You can't quite put your finger on it, but there's something slightly off about the way he's yelling. Like it's it feels a little too forced, but that's all you get on that.
I'm gonna approach the bus driver. What's going on? And what happened?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Here we'll pull in here, and he pulls in, to this street, and he's like, let me check the engine here. Um, he pops out, and he opens up the hood, and he starts rooting around. Um, and he's like, "Ah, fuck, right. So some bad news. It looks like the engine's gone kaput, essentially. And
Is
I
there
think
is there
I
smoke or anything coming off the engine?
no, doesn't
Okay.
look to be.
Okay.
It looks very hot. You know, that way, like little wave lines that are coming up, and it's getting into early evening now. So it's a little harder to see those kind of wave lines, but they're slightly visible. But there doesn't seem to be any smoke or anything like that.
Um what's what's wrong with it? What's actually my niece is a mechanic, so I've an eye for this kind of thing. And maybe you can help with her, run to get some parts.
Hmm. We wouldn't be finding any parts around here. Oh, I know this town fairly well. It's called. We're in Emberhead. We're still at least a couple hours off from Arkham. Um,
It might be something we could fix. What's actually wrong with the engine?
he's looking and he's rooting around. He's like, I think it's something to do with the clutch, maybe.
I
I'm
wanna
not
I wanna sit in
quite
the
sure.
driver's seat and see if I can get a response from the clutch.
Uh, Go ahead and make a drive auto roll.
Oh no. I knew what I was doing and I did it anyway.
This is to see if you can find the clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fail. I got 67 and my stat is 20.
Um, you've never driven a car.
Yeah, I don't know what I thought of that. I pressed the brake.
It's like, well, I could see the the brake block is going there, but I don't think that's the issue.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's just the clutch then. The brakes, yeah, it looks like the brakes working fine. That's good. So
Yeah,
when we
no,
get
no,
it
no, that
fixed,
is good. That
once
is
we get
good.
it fixed, we'll be able to stop later on. That's what I was checking for.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
no, no, no. You're grand, you're grand, you're grand.
it's good. Yeah, no,
Um,
it's good. All right.
listen, I'm gonna see what I can do here, but we're probably not gonna be able to head off until morning. Um, like I said, I know this town fairly well. I pass through it all the time on my route. Um, if you go down the street there, and to the left, you'll find a rooming house owned by May Ledbetter. Um, she'll give you a room for the night. That's probably the only
May
lodging.
May bedwetter.
Ledbetter.
I'm glad I clarified so that it'd have been embarrassing.
That would have been a bit embarrassing, but uh, we should we should be able to head off. Like it could just be the engine overheated, you know. Um,
And does that happen often?
has happened once or twice to me for sure, but I thought I thought the mechanic had cleared it. Uh, we're just gonna have to wait until it cools down, and that'll
Well,
be a
can't
night
you
job.
just put some water on it or something?
No, because then we would flood the engine, madam. Trust me, I know buses. I'm a bus driver.
I trust you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, I have a friend in town that I can stay with, so you won't have to worry a dot about me. May letter better's your woman.
Don't think I was too worried about that, but that's good to know that you'll have somewhere to stay for free and we'll pay for our own way. That's good to
Hurtful
know.
and mean. All right. You're a priest, or
I Yeah, no, I am. Yeah, that,
sure? Don't you?
no, yeah.
Sure, you don't pay for anything as a priest, do you?
I, I, I mean, I don't have any money, so that's
Well, yeah. So you don't pay for anything. So
I don't, but I also don't get it. And life of penitence and all that. Don't really have any too many possessions.
right, right.
Do a bit of work to get a seat on the bus here.
Mm,
You know, that he used without sin
yeah,
and all that.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, I hope you find a place to stay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So good.
He
Have a good night's
shuts
sleep.
the Yeah, if we meet back here at 8 a.m. All right?
And excuse me, I'll need you to carry my bag.
No. And he
I'm
walks
sorry, I
away.
think just happened.
Absolutely not. No. He takes the bags off from the roof and he puts them on the ground in front of all of you. That's as much as he does.
I think Dorothy just kind of rolls her eyes and picks up her own bag and starts walking down the road. Like she's had enough now. She just wants to go get her room and be done.
And Charlize very theatrically will grab it with both hands and go as she walks down the road limpingly.
Where'd the lips come from?
So helpless.
Oh, it's
Oh
just
wait,
it arose from the moment.
Yes, yes, you gotta live it up. Yeah, you guys, it is starting to get like it is like just after sunset, like where twilight. That's the word I was looking for. And you see, like even in this fading twilight, you do see that this town is in a beautiful spot. Like you guys have been going up like mountain passes all day, and like it seems you're on like like a little plateau that this town is built on. And there's stunning views on every side, but the main town as you walk through to a May Ledbetter's house, you see it's like there's sheer drops, even just at behind the houses where you've been told May Ledbetter lives. But yeah, you head to the house. And you see, it's not a huge house. When he said it's a boarding house, that was maybe spreading it a bit thick. It's like there's probably a room, but better than nothing. And you see there is a small plaque outside the door that says May Ledbetter boarding.
Ah, look, it's only one room. There's one of your romance tropes for you. I haven't actually
Father,
read any of
please.
them. I've just
Father.
been told I haven't read any of them. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. You are making me nervous. I'm sorry.
What? I'm not doing anything.
No, I know it's my problem. It's my thing to deal with. I've only read one book, right?
How
For
long
this
have you been a priest?
I,
Like out of the womb?
I, I don't know. I didn't have a great start before it, like 15 years maybe.
Dorothy just
Well,
knocks
I think it's
quite
admirable
solidly
that
on
he
the
is
door.
so dedicated.
Dorothy knocks on the door. And it's a little quiet for a second or two, and then you hear the shuffling of somebody walking through, and the door opens, and there's a little old lady. She looks to be about 60, mid 60s. Um, her brown hair is starting to turn silver. And she's not quite stooping, but you can almost tell from her posture like she's on her way to it. Give it a couple more years. Uh, and she's like, "Oh, how are you? Are you guys here for the festival?"
No,
No,
I'm afraid our bus broke down up the road and
Jesus,
the
what did Silas crash into the side again?
no, something about a clutch and or possible overheating.
Ah,
Sorry, who's
but if
silence?
he
What?
did run
oh,
into something, then it would be his fault and he would be required to reimburse us
oh, I would,
for
uh,
our lodging.
young miss, I would agree entirely. But I'm assuming you're looking for a place to stay then.
Please.
Yes.
Right, well, Silas, right? To answer your question, sir, Silas is the local bus driver. Uh, I'm sorry. I thought the festival's being so close. I thought maybe he's just got in late and needed, you know.
No, I don't think we knew about a festival. Do you know what festival? Doesn't seem like this place is the. If you pardon me, doesn't seem like a big party town. You know.
Ah, no, no. And she's like, "Would you like to come in and I'll tell you about it. Like, I won't be leaving you on the step like this, especially not you being a priest and all."
And us both and everyone else around us being Irish as well. Sure, we are in County Carlow.
Oh,
I
sure,
was
are
gonna say
we?
something, but I said I
Isn't
didn't
it
want to
great to
Listen,
be in
insult.
Massachusetts?
listen. I didn't like Boston, okay?
I tried it too. It's hard. It doesn't.
It's a hard one.
Uh,
um, but yeah,
Yeah, we'll go inside. We'll go
yeah.
inside. A bit more comfortable.
She unlikes the bus driver, who you now know's name is Silas. She does help with the bags. And she just brings them into the halls. Like, I'm so sorry, but we only have one room. But I can make it up for you as comfortable as I can. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure. Listen, if there's a couch or anything, that'll do me. I don't need
Ah,
anything
no, no.
fancy.
We'll put you in all in the same room. Like the only other
Is that
room's my own.
insanitary?
It is sanitary mess. I keep a very clean house. I'll have you know. Um, if you want, you can sleep on in my living room, but it won't be much more comfortable.
No, 'tis more to give the ladies a bit of privacy. Wouldn't be decent to have a great big man stay in the same room. You know.
Well,
good enough, Father. That's true.
I can set up for you. I could set up a bed in our wee living room. It won't be much now, but it'll be something.
Sure. I'm not used to fancy things anyway. It'd suit me better.
Fair enough. Um, and she carries your two bag, Dorothy and Charlize. I hope I am pronouncing Charlize correctly.
Yeah, I've now given you
Close
leg.
enough.
Yeah.
um, she pulls your stuff
At least as well as I am.
into a relatively small bedroom. There's two beds on either side of the wall, and there's a nice little fireplace in there as well. So the place is nice and tidy. It looks like it has just been swept, and there's a fire lit. The fire hasn't been lit, but there's been wood laid in the grate. So she's like, "Oh, you guys just let me know if you want the fire lit, and I'll light it for you before you go to bed."
How charming. Thank you.
Of course, of course. Could I interest you in a little bit of a nightcap? Or would you like to take
Yes.
Ooh.
We wouldn't say no.
she takes you into the living room and she pours a couple fingers of whiskey. It's like we have one of our local artisans is a bit of a brewer.
Ooh,
Sh- uh
artisan.
we've a fair few artisans just down the street on Silbury. Uh they do a couple of crafts. I know one of them is a blacksmith. Um and they do good work, but they mostly sell to they cater to us here in the village. um oh, the festival. So
I finished my whiskey.
would you like another?
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's very very
Would
good,
you
Edie. Yeah. Sorry.
would,
Oh yeah. Oh, Owens. Owens. Yeah.
would you like another finger or two of whiskey?
Yes,
Listen,
please.
I wouldn't.
Oh, and honestly, would you like it a little warmed up a little? I can put it a little bit on the stove there.
Yes,
It
please.
looks to be a bit of a chilly night out there.
Ah, yeah. Go on. No, couldn't
uh,
hurt. You're very good.
I try to be. My mom taught me well. She sent me off on the boat.
Ah, but it was a lovely boat.
It was.
Sure, there was I waving at the giant statue of your one holding a book.
She was lovely, wasn't she?
I was your tired masses. I was huddled, I tell you.
Huddled and starving, weren't we?
Sure, they couldn't possibly change their mind and want us gone. That couldn't possibly happen there.
They couldn't do
No.
that. They couldn't
This
do
is a
that.
forever kind of situation.
Oh, okay. um,
Oh fuck.
but she was like, she pours you another. She warms it up on the fire for you. She was like, "Oh yeah, the festival we have it every year. And it's drawn crowds from miles and miles around. And I thought maybe, and she turns to you, Dorothy. You look like a bit of a artistic type, so I thought maybe you were here to write about it or photograph the event. But yeah, like if you were to go out onto the street, you'd be able to see the beacon with a huge bonfire in the middle of it, and you can see it for miles and miles. Ah, it's a
I
grand
am
old sight.
I'm always looking for new inspiration. Do you tell me why? What is the festival for?
Oh, well, we've been doing it since long before I moved here. I believe it's to do with protection, to do with you know, uh hoping we have a bountiful harvest for another year. We've a fair few farmers in the area, so
Oh, that's
and
lovely.
yeah, see.
May I? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, go for it.
I was going to say, may I make an occult roll and see if it sounds like anything I've heard of?
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh, I
Nice.
like that.
Yeah. I'm going to say this is going to be a little harder because this is
Oh, don't worry about how hard it is. I got a 93.
That confidence is how characters die, Kate.
Yeah. Honestly, you didn't
I
even
think I know what I'm doing. I've got a stat sheet.
no, you like without dramatizing it too much. No, you'd never even heard of Emberhead before breaking down here. There is like she didn't mention any deities or anything of she didn't mention if she was Catholic or whatever. But no, you wouldn't be familiar with this particular town's festival. But yeah, if you were to go outside, you'd see like like we've built the bonfire in this massive metal tower. We call it the beacon. If you have time, if you have time, are you leaving tomorrow, or are you uh
We're due
s-
8 a.m. back at the bus.
you may not have time to see it, but honestly, you probably wouldn't even have to look hard. It's the tallest building in Emberhead.
I'm sure we'll see it on the horizon in the morning when we go.
Hmm. Sure, I was never one much for believing in this stuff before I moved here, but never once had a break in. We've Silas gives us the odd bit of trouble every now and again, but
What? Sorry, what sort of trouble would Silas be causing? Just a bit of rough and tumble,
just
or
he's a bit of a rough and tumble. I wouldn't really be one. I wouldn't really be one to be hanging out with him. Just he's a bit too rowdy for the types of me.
we've a long bit of a bus ride left with him now. Is there anything we should be looking out for? I'm a bit worried about it now. Now you've kind of I
Ah,
don't really
no, he
know the
just
guy.
has a bit of a temper on him.
Temper.
A bit of a temper.
Oh, I noticed.
Mm. Just a bit of he gets angry at the other drivers, just because I suppose because he does it all so much more than them, and they don't seem to know their left from their right.
Has he ever hurt anyone?
Ever hurt anyone? None that I know of, nothing much more than a scuffle around festival time. You know, tempers getting heated and that.
Fair enough. Keep an eye out for him anyway, sure.
Um, Everyone, go ahead and make a spot hidden roll, please.
Ooh, don't think I'm good at this.
Oh, Jesus.
Nope.
I'm pretty good at that, but I rolled a 97.
Oh
Cool.
my
You
God,
need to get
Kate.
rid of your dice, like for real, for real.
That's pretty bad. You might need new dice. I failed as well.
That's a fail.
Okay. I'll roll for May as well.
Oh, that means May's not in on it.
Okay, she rolled much better than you guys. Um,
Not too hard.
uh, there is. She looks suddenly at the door to the side, and she's like, "Ruth, are you not in bed yet?" And you see just peeking out of a side door. There is a girl who looks to be about 14, 15, 16. It's a little hard, like she's basically just cracked the door. It's a little hard to tell from this angle.
Oh, you scared the life out of me. I didn't spot that hidden girl.
Oh no. And she's startled and like almost shuts the door, and she's like, "Ah, don't mind her, that's my daughter Ruth. I thought she was in bed. What are you doing? Do you want to come and say hello to our new guests? They'll be staying the night." And she opens the door slightly wider, but she shakes her head a little bit. And go ahead and make a psychology roll, anyone who wants to.
Yeah, I'll take that action. Ooh,
I think
excellent.
while she's
I got it.
thinking, Dorothy gives her a bit of like a little wave and like a warm smile. I did fail my psychology roll though.
Yeah.
I,
I
I,
Yeah,
succeeded my
you,
psychology
you
roll
do
I
that.
also
and also made a warm wave and smile, but not nearly as warm
No, I
or
doubt
as wave.
Yeah,
it.
just like
That's
that.
wave.
I passed my roll and I'll give her a nod.
You passed your roll as well.
Yeah, yeah. 27.
Oh,
Ooh.
under.
I need to be under 50.
Oh,
So
very good.
that's a hard success,
Mm.
Oh, excellent.
or would it be? Hold on,
Oh, yeah.
55.
Because I've got no. Because
Hold
is
on.
it half of that?
Yeah.
25.
Half, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not quite.
Okay, not
Not
quite.
quite.
Okay, you almost had the hard success. I would have should have let me get a
I should
should
have
have let
lied,
me
is what you're
should have
saying.
lied. Just straight up lied. Just do it. Um, basically, she looks you as she's kind of she gives a little bit of a wave back, but she looks surprised and a little afraid. And that could be, strangers in her house and all that, but it is a boarding house.
Sorry, though, we didn't mean to startle you. We're only visiting. We won't be taking up your space. Didn't mean to alarm you, but
Mm.
can be scary. Strangers from out of town. We'll be on our way in the morning. Don't worry.
Oh, oh, good. Uh, uh, Mom, do you need me to do anything? And she's like, Nah, Ruth, you're all right. Just head on to bed. I'll be there in a bit. I've got to set up for these lovely folk. Um, and Ruth nods, shuts the door. Mm.
Will we go? It's just the two of you, is it?
Tis, yeah, yeah. Um, my Liam, he passed away a few years ago now.
Oh,
I'm very sorry to hear that.
so sorry.
You know,
Hmm.
we get on.
Oh
We
no.
get on.
Oh
uh,
no.
I have also just realized what this might mean.
Liam, you say?
Yeah, that's right.
I will. I will pray for you.
I thought that was his job.
Yeah, how are you taking taking jobs from immigrants?
They took my germ. They took
How
my
am I supposed to
germ.
take jobs from local workers if you're taking my jobs that I'm taking from them? Vicious cycle.
Um, she's like, "Oh, thanks, lovely. I really appreciate that. Listen, um, she takes another little sip and puts her whiskey down. She's like, I will set up make sure your beds are set up, and I'll need to set up yours as well, Mr. Grimley.
Father, please,
Excuse me,
Father Grimmy.
father. Um, would you excuse me a few moments? And she gets up and she walks and you know goes into the living room, not the living room. That's where you are now, into the bedroom, and she leaves you guys alone.
I finish my drink and top myself off again. She seems nice. Weird, but nice.
Yes, yes. Please, could I have just a smidge more?
I pour it and it overflows a little bit. There you are now. Get into.
Thank you. You're too kind.
Daro, do you want some?
uh no, you can see she still has like half of hers left, like she's been nursing it quite gently.
I'd see
all,
that as
all
half
good,
empty
thank you.
myself, but that's a perspective thing, I suppose.
I think when she leaves, Dorothy does like a very gentle snoop, like just the way when you're in someone's house, you just meander around the room and like look at shelves, but you don't really like touch anything.
Yeah. You can see this room is very because obviously there's the bedroom that Ruth went into and then the bedroom that she's gone into. There's the living room where you are now, kitchen, and that's basically it. Um I will say there's another small door leading, which you would presume to be maybe an outhouse or something.
Hmm,
But you see this room is relatively simple.
okay.
Um, like this woman is obviously not that rich, and like apart from maybe one or two people she would get for this festival, probably not getting much else business.
Okay. Other than when maybe the bus breaks down.
Then maybe when the bus breaks down. Um, but yeah, you guys are like you can hear her pottering around in there. You can there's still outside. There's definite, or you can just like kind of sit around, or Ruth is in her room. If you wanted to like maybe in the least weird way possible.
I
Just
was
have a
gonna
chat with her.
say.
Yeah. Let's not corner the child.
She's a
Hello,
teenager.
child.
Still, in her, let's not corner the
In the
person in their
totally non
bedroom at night when we've just
way.
arrived at their house.
In a totally non creepy way. Just hi. Hi.
Uh,
What would you guys like to do?
I'm trying to think. Are there any photos around or anything like that?
No, there's no like photos are quite expensive, especially in this part of the world. They're getting cheaper, but they're still not that cheap. Uh, like there's like there's generic kind of art. Like there's this landscape photos of the vistas around Ember Head on the walls.
No, like
Kind of
family
prints
portraits
that
or
would be
anything like.
sold, yeah.
No, no family portraits in here at least. Like maybe there could be in like maybe their personal space.
Maybe in Ruth's bedroom. Okay.
Maybe in Ruth's bedroom.
Any
Don't
books?
don't think about it.
Trying not to.
Is there a window looking out into town, or is this kind of
There's a window that looks out on the street, and then there's a window that looks out back where you can see a little outhouse. And like I said, this street kind of backs onto like basically the cliff that the Ember Head is based on. And it's kind of proper dark now. I apologize for being creepy. Didn't mean for it to be creepy. I'm so sorry.
okay? Yeah, I'm gonna look at the window at the back and try and get a better look at those cliffs. See if I can pick out any details of what's going on there,
Yeah.
or is it too dark?
It would be pretty dark, but you could definitely like if you wanted to, you could go outside. Like it's very quiet and you know, you're not trapped here. You paid to be here.
Uh, I'm just kind of a nose around outside. Actually, these cliffs are mad. Be back in. I suppose the rooms need to be set up anyway, but like I don't know. Be back in like 5-10 minutes. Something. Nose around, stretch the legs. Been sat in the bus for Jesus knows how long. Back in a
I'll fall
second.
off.
Yeah, I'll wander outside and start having a nose around. I'll have a gentle snoop outside.
Okay. The gentlest of snoops. And what are you guys doing?
I'm getting the vibe that the narrative won't move forward unless we go bother poor Ruth in her room, is the vibe that I'm getting.
That is not the vibe I wanted to give. It was literally just like, oh yeah, she's in there. If you
Okay. In
like,
that case,
that's all I was saying.
I think Dorothy kind of gives her a bit of a look, and then might creep into the bedroom where, what's her name again? Sorry,
May.
May. Where Maeve's kind of sitting up and just kind of poke her head round and go, "Sorry, love, could I offer you a hand at all? I can make a bed. I can start a fire. I can."
I know. Would you like? Well, you can see like as you go in, she's basically just like finished tucking the sheet in. Um, she's like, ah, no, you just don't. I'm honestly just about finished now. Um, if you'd like, I can light the fire for you.
Oh, not at all, not at all. Honestly, I can do it. I can do it. And I think she's just looking for something to do. Like she's a little antsy. I think she was ready to
That's
kind
no
of get where
bother.
she was going. So I think she just kind of stoops down and starts poking at the fire.
Yeah. You. I need to look at the skill sheet for a second. Let me see here. I'm not gonna look. I'm. There's no homemaker skill. I'm trying to think what skill
Which is
this would
wild because there's a credit rating skill.
exactly. Um, I think there's like a.
Natural world,
I was
something
gonna
like that,
say like maybe
There's
survival.
survival.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Survival is fair.
survival.
Yeah, yeah. What's that now?
I just couldn't remember the word. I'm having trouble with words today. Not great as a DM.
Ah, words are secondary. Vibes are essential.
Mm.
Okay. So, I'm not gonna. Oh, I almost passed it, but I didn't.
Um, you're a little out of practice. You've been traveling around a lot for the past couple weeks, maybe month or so. How long would you say it's been since you started like proper like traveling around?
So I think she kind of left home maybe like 10 years ago, and she set up base in Chicago, but like once a month she's out of home for like a week at a time.
Yeah, so
So she doesn't, yeah, she's not really
yeah,
home much.
yeah, and like you probably lived in like an apartment building in
Mm.
Chicago where it's not really necessary. Like I'm not
I
sure
would
how they
really
did.
be lighting a fire, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't really be lighting a fire in an apartment building in Chicago. So you're definitely quite a bit out of practice.
Yeah.
And May's like, "Ah, don't worry. I'll set it up for you. You go back in and you enjoy your drink. You'll be all right."
She looks a little bit embarrassed because like she would have spent a lot of her younger years being the person caring for other people, and she
Oh,
just kind of gives a small smile and then shuffles back out of the room.
you're grand. Sure. I'll light this and then you guys can come in and have a sleep if you'd like. How about that?
Very lovely, thank you.
Okay. Uh sorry, go ahead.
I actually would like to talk to May as well.
Okay.
Um,
This poor woman.
so I'm going to barge in.
Oh,
Um,
how can
it's
I
the
help
only
you?
way. It's the equivalent of kicking in the door, but
Holy
socially.
shit.
Um, and I'm going to say, Ms. Ledbetter, thank you
Yes.
so much for caring for us this evening. I'm so intrigued by your town's festival. Um, what would you say makes it feel particularly credible?
Oh,
Why do
Sorry.
you have faith in it?
Oh, well, difficult question, really. Well, it's just something that has been done since for many, many years, since at least 100 to 200 years, as far as I'm aware, I guess, since the founding of the town. But as I say, I haven't lived here my entire life. Um, but we've, we've just, I just think it brings us hope. It sets a fire in us, you could say, to be, to try our best to make sure that the harvest is something deserving of this festival.
Hmm,
And I don't know whether it's
hope.
hmm, I don't know whether if there's any spirits or any great type of doing of uh god or anything like that, but there's something that I think it's more about the community than anything. uh I'd like you to make a psychology roll.
Okay, let's see how poorly I can do. Oh, I got a 37 under 50.
oh,
She's lying.
And
You're not quite
hope,
sure
you say.
what part of she's lying about, but there is something in what she is saying that is a lie.
And so you say it is hope and community. Um,
Hmm?
those aren't really transferable. I was looking for something more concrete.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss. I don't think I could get more concrete than that. It's just my personal opinion.
Well, I see. Um, should you have any further opinions, I would love to hear about it. I'm quite the student of this sort of thing. And since we're in the bedroom, I'm going to go ahead and pull my crystal ball out of my suitcase and head to the living room. And thank you again.
Of course, of course.
I'm going to
Um,
go set that up somewhere in the living room,
cool.
like on a side table.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. um, And as you start setting up, May looks at you, Dorothy, is like, what? And we
I apologize on her behalf, but I don't even know the woman.
it's all right. We can sometimes get strange types, can't we? And with that, with that, we'll cut over to Father Grimley. Um, so you see it is quite dark outside. Like this is an era before street lamps or anything like that. Um, but there's a little bit of moonlight coming down. It's quite a clear night. Um, and it's dark. It's kind of hard to get like wide ranging views, but you can see just about. You're in a small, like narrow kind of street. There's like houses opposite you. Um, and you see over to your right, it gets a bit wider, and there it's signposted as Silbury Street. And then just you can see to the left that there's like a simple kind of fence that's basically the only protection from toppling off the cliff. Uh,
How much have you had to drink?
how much of you? How much of you drink?
Uh, I would that was my first thought as well. I would say he's quite merry, but he's not.
He's
He's
not
got his balance. He
stumbling.
might.
Sure, do you know
He
what?
is very. He's
Let's.
taking his steps quite. He's being conscious, but
Yes.
I'd say he's had 5 pints worth.
That's so many. You have to make a
Not for
con
He's a
roll.
pro.
an
He's a bigger
alcoholic.
guy.
You have to make a con roll.
Yeah.
5 pints?
Do it, do
Yeah,
it.
but we've been on the road for a while.
Are we gonna lose our first character to just
Yeah,
falling off a fucking cliff?
he just falls off a cliff.
Christ.
No, we're all good. We're all good. I rolled a 30 and my con is 60. So that's actually
That
so
Ah,
half of that
that's
is
an
30. Do I get a critical success?
that would be
Yes,
an extreme. Not an extreme, sorry, a hard.
that's
Hard.
Oh,
Okay.
you're a
that's
hardened
how it
drink.
gets when
Yeah,
you're a hardened drinker.
you're a hardened drinker,
I
and
I
uh,
I take another belt just to steady myself. There we go. That's better.
oh,
Oh god, I was sobering
jeez,
up
I
a little
almost
too
fell
much.
over that cliff.
I almost sobered up. That could have been dangerous.
um, but yeah, like you're like, "Oof, jeez, that's a drop." Um, and suddenly, like as you're looking, like you don't go too close to the fence, like you know, it would
Oh yeah,
almost
I'm not
confuse.
trying to. I'm no
Yeah,
hero.
like it's a little too dark to be going that close to the edge of a cliff, but you feel prickle on the back of your neck.
I'll spin
Um,
around. Oh, what the fuck?
you see about
Jesus.
60 feet ahead of you, there is a shape. It is so hard to see. Like it is like just about you can see it in the silhouette of the moonlight. Um, it is it's hard to know which way it is facing, but as you look, properly look, this intense feeling of this person, whoever they are, they're looking directly at me and they mean me harm. What do you do?
Hello, my child. I'm going to call out and try and make it very obvious that I'm a man of the cloth. I'm like, hello, my child. Can I help you with anything? Just a visiting priest here.
Um, it doesn't move. It just continues to stare.
Is it closer or further away than the
It hasn't.
house?
It. You are closer to the house. It seems.
Okay. I'm going to start making my way like towards the house, but kind of like making it look like I'm walking towards the shape. Like I'm going to try and get back to the house, but make it look like I'm like, hello, just I was wondering, we're visiting town. Wondering if you had any tips on this new festival. Visiting priest, as I said.
I'm a priest. Don't kill me, please.
Yeah,
um,
yeah. Go straight to hell for killing me, but I'm trying to get myself back to the house.
um, if you're trying to kind of psych this guy out, like I'm coming towards you, but really you're moving, like you
Yeah, I'm
see
trying
it
to like get closer to the house while walking towards him, and then like maybe at the last second, I just if I need to, I can bolt and just change direction and go into the house.
right. As you go towards this thing, it steps back and steps and
Oh.
yeah, Wes backed out of the room.
It got him.
It got him.
Come here, sorry,
um.
my connection.
Oh, Wes is.
I think
Uh.
Yeah. Oh
Oh, there you
no.
go. There you go. Your
looks like
connection was a little
it took
wonky
a
there. I
step
couldn't
towards
hear
me.
you.
Was the last I got.
Yep. No, step away.
A
See,
step
steps.
away. Sorry, that is
Yeah.
different.
No, no. You're. Yeah, that is different. Steps away as you seem to step toward.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep walking towards it then, and I'm gonna start handling my crucifix in my breast pocket. I'm not gonna take it out, but just to kind of like give myself some
Yeah.
courage.
As you walk towards it, walks back. You're not sure whether it turns or not. It doesn't appear to. And it, as you get closer, it speeds up and goes between two buildings. If you
Yeah,
want, you can follow.
I'm not gonna follow it. I'm not gonna speed up or
Yes,
follow
you
it.
should definitely follow that.
Yeah, that's like no down an alleyway. No, uh,
I love it. Absolutely fucking not.
I'll I'll stop dead. Take my crucifix out and just kind of hold it to my chest and oh Jesus, and I'll say a quick prayer and then whew, that's enough adventure. Back to the house. Back to the house. I'm gonna head back in.
You head back in. By the time you get back in, you can see, for some reason, there's a crystal ball that's been set up on a side table, in the living room, and May has like on the couch where you all were sitting a couple minutes ago, or was it a couple of minutes ago? Honestly, it's hard to say. She's like, "Oh, you came back fairly quick. Are you all right?"
Uh, yeah, no, just was just having a nose around. Thought I saw someone I knew, but it's just
Oh,
someone else. It's nothing.
she's be fairly surprising if you found someone you knew around here. But um if you want, I've got your bed set up for you. I can take myself off to my bed as well if you, or if you'd like to have a chat. I don't mind having a chat. Up to you.
Might just sync with the girls here and just figure out timings for the morning and when we want to head off.
Yeah, that's no bother. Would you like me to keep the fire going in here as well?
Yeah, you can leave that going. I'll sort that out. I'll kind of put it to bed when we're going as well. So
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
that's
You've done enough. Done more than enough.
ah, you're nice enough. I'll see myself off then. If you need anything, just give a knock on the door. Myself or Ruth will help you out.
You're very good, May. Have a good night's sleep. Thanks for everything. Thanks for
Yeah,
everything.
you too.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Good night.
And she goes into her, what she called her bedroom.
I saw something really messed up out there. Oh my god. You are not going to believe what I saw. This, uh, excuse my language, this flipping shape out there walking around in the shadows.
Whoa,
Something.
whoa, 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 Father,
Oh,
what are you talking about?
I'd take a belt of whiskey. Something was looking at me while I was out in the cliffs, and it was not moving like a regular. I don't know. I know. I don't get a good vibe about it. I don't know if it was a person. Had to be a person. Had to be a person, right? Couldn't be it. What else would it be? You know, someone was watching me. Very creepy stuff, and then
It
they
could have
ducked
been
into
one
an
of the
alleyway.
spirits taken form.
Oh, now enough. That's enough with both of you. Listen, Father, with the whiskey and the moon and the light and we're in a strange place. You saw a shadow. Can we all just relax?
You're probably right. Something's weird about all of this though. But no, it's my mind playing tricks. You're right. You're right. It's late. I'm tired. You're right.
Absolutely.
Well,
We're in a strange place. We don't know anything. We don't know anyone. It's just your mind playing tricks. Let's all just get some sleep, up in the morning and off to where we need to be.
Yeah, no, you're probably right.
and you must make sure that your calm is genuine because the scent of fear can agitate the spirits.
What?
Okay, now Charlize, that's enough. Listen, can't you
No,
see the man
just
is quite upset?
scent of fear is a smell.
The scent, yes, the odor, the perfume,
You're just saying different fancy words for smell. So when you're afraid, you smell.
yes,
You
That's
smell
mad.
fine,
spiritually.
Father. Don't worry at all.
And yeah, no, that's mad. It smells right. Okay, that explains why dogs can tell, and bears, and all that
Yes,
stuff. Horses. All right. Okay. No, that actually, you know what? That's actually making me feel a bit more grounded. Probably was the smell. Should probably wash in the sink actually before I go to bed. Yeah, it's been a long day. Sorry,
feel
babes.
like you
Kind of, I don't know what my
misunderstood,
head's all
but
over
it worked anyway.
the place. Right. I think a bit of a wash in the sink, quick prayer, and then night's sleep will do. I think that's what I need. I'll talk to himself, see what he has to say about all this.
I think that's a great idea. And she kind of gives him a little pat on the shoulder, and then she tries to start steering Charlize to the bedroom, just to like, all
I
right, that's enough. Let's go.
snatch up the bowling ball sized piece of
Oh, it's
You didn't
massive.
say it was comically large.
I thought it was like a
comically
traveling one or
large.
something.
Yeah. Is that why your bag was so fucking heavy? Because I had a bowling ball in it. Oh
Just
Christ.
dragging it. That's so good. This is my traveling crystal ball.
You should see the one I have at home. Oh,
Good night, Father.
Good night,
Pleasant
ladies.
dreams.
I'll see you in the morning anyway. I'll sort this fire out. And yeah, I'll put the fire out and give myself a little wash and
I can't hear you,
have a
Drell.
prayer and go to bed.
You're muted.
There we go.
There
That's
we go.
yeah, you all go your separate ways. Grimsley, you set up on you see that May has set up a very nice little bed for you on a sofa. May, not May. Um Charlize and Dorothy, your beds are nice and comfortable, and you see that there was a little fire going, but it's died down a bit. Um Tam to make sure, no house fires. Um and who do you think goes to sleep first?
I think that depends on what Charlize is doing. Like, is she quiet or is she just over there being weird and like mumbling to herself and communing with spirits?
I am probably drawing sketches, trying to figure out. I'm inspired by the idea of this beacon, um, which seems to have such a profound effect on people. And so I'm going to be trying to come up with some way to work this as a gimmick.
Mm.
Okay. As long as she's doing that quietly, I think Dorothy's quite ready to get to sleep.
Yeah.
I'll be quiet. Just for you.
Thank you.
Uh Charlize, you stay up for a little while sketching. And, you you're not sure how long you're sketching, and eventually you look down and you're not quite you're more just doodling really after at a certain point. And then as you start to notice like light that wasn't there before. You had been sketching like until the fire went out, but now there's a little as one of the logs uh pops from like the heat of a little flame. um and you see this flame starts to change colors in that way that fire can do. It goes blue and green and back to red and orange, and you see that these tongues of flame get higher, and they appear to spill out of your out of the grate, and you see it's climbing higher and higher, and it's becoming tongues of flame that seem to spread, and it seems to engulf the bed of Dorothy, and it's coming towards you now. It's the fire is going to take you now. And you
So
see,
this is the part where I scream, "Holy shit!"
so fair. Um,
And yes,
you see that it's not just staying in your room. The fire has spread and it is going underneath, and it almost doesn't look like fire. It's almost like it almost flowing like water. It's flowing underneath the seam of the door and into the living room. Then it grabs onto your sheets, climbs up your blanket, onto your bed, and and then you feel it on your skin, and then it's morning.
Oh, so glad I went to sleep first.
the fire. Shit! Where'd the fire go?
Mm,
uh you
Um, are you all right? Shit, am
what?
I all right? Oh my
No,
God,
what? What, Charlize? What? Please, I
Dorothy,
did not want to be woken up like this.
there. Well, you really didn't want to be woken up the other way.
Were there
There was
options?
there was a fire, uh, and I couldn't move, and it was not a dream.
Darling, you had a nightmare. Look
No,
at the
no,
room.
it
The room is,
absolutely
there's
was not.
absolutely zero evidence of a fire.
Yeah, you can see that the grate is completely cold.
Shit.
It might have been one of your spirits talking to you.
Fuck, you know there aren't no spirits.
Oh, oh, are we just admitting it now?
Yeah, you're not gonna be following me.
Listen,
That was.
clean yourself up. We must go. We need to get out of here.
We need to get out of here.
Right. It's not that dramatic.
uh yeah, you see that there it's a wash basin with cold water to, like, wash up and get yourself ready for the day. um Father, you're woken up by, you can hear us. Actually, go ahead and make a spot hidden. Do it
Ooh,
with a
spot
penalty
that
die
hidden.
though.
Oh, what's that?
Do So basically this is Call of Cthulhu's version of disadvantage. You are going to roll the tens die twice and take the higher roll.
The tens die twice. Okay.
Yeah. So hold on. I'll do
Yeah.
this guy.
Okay. I mean, the first one's pretty high. Mm, yeah, that first one was higher. So 79. So
79.
Ooh.
You are in like the drunken stupor. You do not hear uh you don't, you kind of just wake up naturally rather than from any kind of
oh, I
noise.
feel so rested. Nothing bad happened at all.
Nothing bad happened and everything is fine.
Everyone definitely feels as good as I do this morning.
um yeah, and you see, like, May is actually already up. She was making breakfast for you guys.
Oh, stop. She's so sweet.
I'll go in to offer a hand helping out with breakfast.
Good morning, how are you? Did you sleep all right on the sofa?
I slept fantastic, actually. I think I pushed one or two of my little lumbars back into space. I, you know, I couldn't handstand before. I reckon I could if I gave it a go now, but I probably shouldn't make too much of a good thing. Can I help out with the breakfast here? You've loads going on. You're cooking for 5 of us or whatever.
No, I've got most of it done anyway. Lumba, like I've heard of one of the artists. They sometimes go out of town for craft fairs, and they told me about this thing called chiropractic. And
Chiropractic.
practi, yeah, and
Chiropractic.
it's meant to be do wonders for your back.
Sure, I'll look into it.
Yeah.
Not a
Um.
religion, is it? Because I've got one of those. I'm all
Oh
set
no
there.
no no no! As far as I think it's some sort of medical thing.
Medical thing. All right. No, I'll be
Yeah yeah
open to
yeah.
that now. New medicine,
Yeah,
all that
no, it
kind of
might be
stuff.
better than going to the doctor. You never know what the doctors are giving you these days.
Just stop. I know.
Um. Yeah, you like. She's like, do you know what? You can put some glasses of water out. That would be lovely.
Water. I can handle that.
You help out setting up the kitchen table, and you guys eventually come out. It is around 7:30 in the morning at the moment. Um, like you didn't really have to unpack or anything.
Mm.
But when do you guys head out?
Now,
All right.
Yeah, we're meeting up at
Yeah,
8 o'clock, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
yeah. Like I'd say, is this we can like take some toast on the road type situation, and just kind of like
yeah,
give our thanks and I guess pay her
Yeah.
and just kind of
yeah. I think we just
go.
settle up and have our breakfast on the road.
Yeah, she rustles up some toast and she spreads a little bit of butter and jam on it. Hands it out to you. She's like, "Are you sure you can't have a couple of eggs or a bit of bacon or anything like that?"
I
I'll
would
throw.
love that, but for me today is not the day.
Just throw an egg on the toaster. I'll have that on the go
I'll
as well.
throw it
It'll
on
be
the
fine.
toast. Oh yeah, I'll throw it on the toast.
Very hard to sign out to a good breakfast. Thanks very much. Very good.
No worries at all. Um, I hope you guys get to wherever you're going. Have a pleasant one.
Thank
Um,
you. You've been so lovely. Thank you so much.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. I
Thank
appreciate
you
Have a
very
blessed
much.
day.
it.
All right. Manners, father.
Uh,
Manners.
okay, please have a blessed day.
Uh, you guys walk to where uh to the little layover where the bus broke down. The bus is gone.
Right. Anyone
This is
surprised?
completely fucking unacceptable.
And that's where we're gonna take a break.
No,
Um,
get us out of here.
Absolutely not. I refuse.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We'll take 15 minutes and come back.
Yeah,
10,
that sounds
15.
good.
Brilliant. Okay. See you guys in a minute if we don't get murdered by the Shadow Beast.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely not gonna get murdered by a
bye.
shadow beast. Bye.
Bye.
We back, baby. We back in a creepy town that's not that creepy, actually. I don't know why everyone is upset. What?
Can't wait to die.
Wow.
I
That
was I
escalated
was
so fast.
afraid.
Yeah, every festival with a giant towering inferno that they all chant around is that's normal. That's fine.
It
I
is
am getting like the
extremely
village
normal.
vibes. I'm getting kind
Mm.
of, yeah.
Yeah. It's a good,
Please.
it's a nice little village.
Yep.
Yeah.
Full of normal shadow creatures.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
That was just a guy. Like, don't
It's
be
a little
weird.
guy.
Just a guy.
We
Yeah.
love a little guy.
I didn't say he was little.
Oh,
I said it was a guy.
well, lost me there.
Yeah. So yeah, like you guys, we come back. You for those who are just joining, welcome, welcome. Um we are in the small village of Emberhead in the I'm not going to I need to find the word Winnipesaukee Mountains. Uh
Sure.
sure. Uh which
Can't
are
help you
real.
on that one.
Thanks. um you are in this area, um and it is beautiful. And if it were anything other than a massive inconvenience that you were here, you could enjoy the views and uh the quaint little town that you now find yourselves in of Emberhead. But your bus is up and left,
Yeah, I'm
and it's
kind of
not
pissed.
even 8 o'clock yet.
What do you think the chances are that it will arrive by 8?
Are there any like tire tracks or anything?
um there's no tire tracks in that. Oh, it wasn't laying rubber down or anything like that, but you can see it's just like
That's kind of what I was hoping for. Yeah, this silence guy sounds erratic.
it doesn't look like there was a high speed chase in this tiny village. um but you can see where it was, and like, there's a bit of dirt, like gravel, on the side of the road. You can see it moved off, but once it's on the road, it's impossible to say which direction it went.
I wouldn't be feeling very confident that if this Silas fellow is the bus driver, he sounds like a character. Might be worth going back in and asking. Maybe does he live in town? Maybe we could find out something about him.
Excuse me, Edward.
Apparently he's regularly here, so we should find some information on him.
Or at least information on when the next bus is coming through.
Do you think he ditched us? I didn't buy that engine trouble really all that much anyway. So this is all a bit suspect.
I don't see what good that would do him, but
Well, all right, not to make wild accusations, but like sleepy small town has a festival. We get dropped here just in time for them. I'm getting creepy vibes, lads. Her husband's missing. I know I saw something last night. Whatever I saw,
isn't her
something's not
husband
right.
just dead?
Well,
Did I
no, but we
misunderstand
don't.
that conversation? I believe the man passed away.
Yeah, but how? She didn't specify. Normally, people lead with that. In my
Really?
experience, in my grim experience.
As a priest, your experience as a priest, people
Yeah,
might
no,
tell you how
I've
their
I've
loved
just
ones have
realized I'm
passed.
coming out from a man who actually conducts funerals. So fair
Yeah,
enough. That's
yeah.
yeah. All right.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, they frequently tell me cause of death as well.
Oh, now let's not start with you.
You know, we've got a lot in common, and I'm choosing not to read into that.
Dorothy just turns tail and starts walking back to town.
Well, you guys are still like within the town, like
We haven't gotten very far at
you
all.
haven't got, like, literally you could walk from one end to the other in
Oh, I
about
thought the bus
5
was
minutes.
out a little ways.
It's
Okay, I thought
it's
it
it's
was.
like maybe 2 minutes out. Like
Oh
when
yeah.
somebody says out of like if you were in like a village in Ireland, right?
I'm going back
Like,
to town.
yeah.
Okay, now that I'm back in town,
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
exactly that. um so yeah, you go back into town. Um and where do you, so just to give you a little bit of a lay of the land, especially now you that you can see it in daylight,
Mm.
you can clearly see like the perimeter, but there is like a lower shelf that's like if you were to look at it from a cliff, it would look like it was like hundreds of feet down, but it would be relatively easy to go by the road down.
Okay.
There's also um on the let me get my map. Where did I put my map? Don't tell me I lost my map.
Not a map.
Fuck my life.
Hmm?
Here it is. I can actually send to you guys this map. I
We
have
can throw it up on
realized.
stream if you want to fire it over.
Yeah, I'll fire it over.
You don't have to
Excuse me.
keep it up, but just so everyone can
Yeah,
see.
yeah, like it's no great uh inconvenience. We can know where all this stuff is. And so
It
you
sounds like a
guys,
pretty small town,
it's
so.
extremely small town. S- There we go. I've sent it into our little group chat. Um,
Lovely.
Basically, there are there's the Silbury Street where Wes you were on last night. You actually saw the sign for Silbury Street. There looked to be like a courtyard on your left hand side of that street, and a bigger building further down. You can All of you can see the beacon on the um at the end of the at the end of Silbury Street. Like if you were to look directly down any of these streets, you could see it. It's like this massive spire of like twisted black, well, not twisted, it's all straight, but black iron, of black iron. And you can actually see people even in this kind of early hour, like loading wood and like just kind of generally buzzing about at the spire. um and yeah, you can see the street where May Ledbetter boarding house was. And there's a couple other streets there too, but all streets seem to lead to this spire. That's the other thing that you notice.
That's also totally normal.
Totally normal. What?
I think Dorothy heads back to May, right? Like that's the only person we know. So, well, at least maybe she can give us direction.
I stick very close to Dorothy.
I wish she wouldn't.
Hmm? Yeah,
Oh,
figure
we're friends now.
let's
Oh
Damn.
God.
burn from May. Let's head back.
Yeah, you head back to May and you can see like at the like she's hanging out like laundry. Um and she takes notice of these immediately. He's like, "Oh, geez, did you forget something? Are you all right?"
Nothing forgotten other than ourselves. It seems the bus left without us.
Oh no, you're not serious, are you?
I wish I wasn't.
Jeez. Well, listen. First things first. You can leave your stuff in here for now. You don't have to worry about that. Um, until we can figure something out for you. Have you tried? Um, See, the bus doesn't come through here very often. Maybe once or twice a week, every
Oh
It was a
four.
week.
God, a week.
Oh,
Do you
I'm not sure when the next one would be, but at least not for a couple days.
do you do you know this Silas fella at all? Bus driver.
Oh well, I know him, but just he has come through. This is his route, but I wouldn't know him personally.
He he said when we were setting up where we were staying for a night, he said he was going to stay with a friend of his. Do you know any mates or who he usually stays with that we could maybe talk to, get some answers, find out when he maybe left
or he's
Hmm.
coming back.
or is coming back? Yeah.
Do you know who might? Well, the schedule is posted up at the general store. So if you wanted to find out when the regular schedule is, you'd be, excuse me, you'd be best finding out there. Um, do you know We might have a telegram. Uh, but you'd have to go to Mr. Winters. He's over in the village hall at the moment. Well, what time is it? It might be a bit early for him, but he'll be around at some point today. Um, or you could ask the lovely folk over in the at the artisans' courtyard, as we call it. Um, they must get their product out somehow. They might have a car, but I honestly couldn't tell you.
Okay. Will we start with the general store then, just to see the schedule, and
Yeah,
then
may as well.
maybe go see.
See what we're working with.
Yeah.
Don't know how good a telegram's going to be to us, but maybe it's worth reaching out to Arkham, letting them know we're delayed. Maybe they can send another bus. I don't know. How far off are we from Arkham actually?
Um,
Like
He
Go
had
ahead.
said
for days?
about 2 hours like the night before, but
Yeah, he said
I
about
don't know
two.
if we believe
No,
him.
I would say you guys remember that. You're like going over everything's like, did he say an earlier time or whatever? No, I would say you guys would know for sure. Like, Arkham is still a good bit off. Like it would be 2 to 3 hours by car.
Yeah,
Far longer if you were walking yourself.
right.
Yeah. Conveniently.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm. Yeah, I guess we go to the general store, take a look at this schedule, maybe get see if we meet some more interesting characters.
Yeah, you guys head over. Oops, excuse me. You guys head over to the general store. Uh, one second. Here we go. So you guys head over to the general store. Um, and small town, small store. Like it's like it
That's what
almost.
they say.
That's what they say. Um, it's basically like a straight one aisle. Everything is behind and one long counter. Everything is either on the one wall in front of the counter, like cans and all that type of thing, and then there's a bunch of other maybe more valuable or more uh in demand stuff
Erotic
behind the
fiction,
counter.
etc.
Your erotic fiction, etc.
I perused that a little bit. I need to see what the competition are up to,
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's mostly a lot of Rochelle Steele. Yeah, a lot of
Nice.
Rochelle Steele at the moment.
Love that.
Yeah. Um but you see behind the counter there is big brisk looking woman with a very white, very starched apron. It's like and she's like, "Well, how are you? How can I help you? Are you guys here for the festival?"
Apparently.
We
When
were on our way
when
through.
Oh, right. Well, I, if you're looking for rooms, you're looking in the wrong place. There.
No, we're all right for rooms. We just stayed there last night, but our bus left without us. We're just trying to see if we can get a. I've been told there's a schedule here we could take a look at, see when the next one is. Get a kind of. We need to
Ah,
get to Arkham. Just need to figure out how we do that. We're kind of, I don't
ah,
know, not really
of
afford to
course.
stay here.
Um, she reaches. She just taps on There's like a beam. Is it a beam? If it's a no post, a post that like supports the ceiling, and you
Mm.
see that there is a schedule, pinned to that wall. There. She's like, there.
Ah, bless you. Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
No, no worries, friend. And she continues with her, if you need anything, just let me know. Um, she bustles about for a second, and um, yeah, you guys see the schedule. It it goes like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you can see that May was actually overestimating
Mm.
how many times a week the bus came through. You can see that it comes through on a Monday and it comes through on a Friday. Today is Tuesday.
Cool. Well, at least he was on schedule.
Was.
Was
I mean, listen, I have my suspicions that he left last night, so he might have been passing through on Monday and never made it to Tuesday. So I don't trust this lad. Cool. Friday. That's really not going to work, is it?
It's quite a ways away. They really had other plans.
by that point we really could walk
Mm.
Could probably take
if
us.
we could get someone to carry my bag.
No,
I don't really
no.
know. If we might have to leave the bag if you've got that big crystal ball in it. If you try the Bible, it's like a much lighter crystal ball. That's it. Paper is much more transportable, I find.
I've tried bibliomancy. It doesn't
Bibliomancy.
suit
Oh, I
me.
like that. I like that.
Oh.
A practitioner of the biblical arts. Oh, I like that.
Oh no.
I also
Okay.
do children's birthday parties. Way.
You see that the shopkeeper looks up and is just like raises an eyebrow and goes back to her busy work.
Just a joke. Uh, just these people are weird.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. These people?
what?
Yeah, that was a normal thing to say.
I-
I'd like to speak to the shopkeeper.
Of course.
Um, Ma'am, thank you very much for pointing out the schedule. Can you tell us some more about this festival, since we appear to be guests?
Oh,
Um,
well, it's in a couple of days. Like if you go down the approach, which is kind of our main street, if you go down the approach, you'll see the beacon, where they're setting up. Once they're done, hauling up all the fuel and stuff they need for that, I'll tell you, you'll be able to see that flame for miles.
Is it just a big fire? Is there anything else going on?
Oh, there's we do a bit of a parade and we have games and all that type of thing.
It's just a one night thing, or the last
Yes.
couple?
Just
Oh, right.
the main event is the first night and then the other nights are, for shows and kids stuff.
How?
and when is the first night?
The first night is in 2 3 nights, I believe.
Huh. And
Before
and
the
may I
next
ask
bus?
you, sorry,
No, you're okay. I just asked before the next bus.
Yeah. When the next bus is, yes, Friday.
Convenient.
Oh, that leaves you in a bit of a spot.
Mm.
Geez, I'd help you myself, but my the only car that really comes through is like my deliveries, but they just left last night,
how often do they come through?
weekly, so it wouldn't be till next week that my truck is becoming.
Does
Hmm.
anybody else have a vehicle or other vehicles come through?
Mm,
Horse and
honest.
carriage?
Now, you might be able to find something like that with the artists, but other than that, uh, probably not. The artists are honestly your best bet. Or Davia, um, I know maybe Mr. Winters might know. Like, he's mayor is a strong word. We're fairly self-sufficient up here, but uh yeah, if Mr. Winters might be able to help you out.
He's the one with the telegrams as well now, is he?
Oh, did they still a telegram in there? That's good. No, I don't know who we'd need to call, but it's good, probably good that we have one.
Do you have much interaction with anywhere outside of? Emberstone? Is it just very insular?
Me personally,
I mean, the
uh,
town at large. Like, is it, how often do you get outsiders? How rare are we?
for we get the occasional passers through. Uh, but for them, you know, that we get some people who come through for the festival, and sometimes, the younger ones, they leave to go to the cities or whatever. The Again, the artists, like, I know one or two of them may have left to go to various different fairs and that type of thing. But for the most part, no, we keep ourselves to ourselves.
And are you expecting many in for the festival this year? Is it a yearly thing?
It's a yearly thing. But you know, yourselves and maybe one or two others who have their own means to get here, but no, it's a bit of a local thing. We have a I don't know if you've been down the road, but there's a couple other houses and stuff down the road, so
Well, I don't think we're here for real estate. Um, I do wonder though about the beacon itself.
yeah.
What is it for?
Oh, oh, well, I don't really know the history of it myself. Um, it's just always been there.
Hmm. The reason I ask is because beacons are there to let the world know where you are.
Well, it does do that.
And I'm wondering who you're letting know.
Hmm, Probably some spirity hoo-ha from way back in the day, some Native
Sorry.
American nonsense.
Is it? This is a pagan festival. You summon the spirits.
No, as far as I'm aware, no. Like I said, I don't know anything about it. I just
You're lighting a fire to summon spirits. That's not. I thought this was just kind of a bit of silliness, but like that's some
I said
serious pagan shit.
I'm so sorry, Father. I didn't mean to upset you. Um, I don't think it's pagan spirit. I don't know what it. I have I have no idea what it.
Can I do a psychology roll to see what we've shaken loose here?
Oh,
Uh,
Or if
yeah,
we've shaken something loose?
sure, sure.
Father, it sounds more like tradition than actual spirits.
Hmm.
Oh, I failed. Never mind.
This is Halloween all over again.
Yeah, like you think honestly, you're more worried about the father. He seems to be freaking out. It's like yeah, tradition. It's been like that since I moved here. My family's lived in Amberhead a couple of generations now, and yeah, it's always just been the tradition.
Nah, I mean, it used to be tradition to carve the firstborn's heart out of his chest and hold it up to some blood god. Just because it's tradition doesn't mean it's all right. Himself
What
upstairs,
what
that's the lad. That's the only tradition you need. You should all
What was that
have a
tradition, Father? Where was that tradition?
lads. Some lads, it doesn't matter. That's not the point. These
Father,
mad religions, the weird ones.
Father, are you all right?
I'm having a moment. All right.
I
You know
don't.
what?
It sounds like the Christmas tree, Father. Something that may have had unsavory roots, but is now perfectly benign and acceptable in a Christian world.
Oh, I would assume so. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't like it. All right. I'm coming in a bit hot. I appreciate that. You caught me off guard with that whole spirits thing. So I'm gonna go.
I'm so Father. I'm a good Christian woman myself. It was just a suggestion as to what it might have been based on. I have no idea.
Well, 30 Hail Marys. I'm gonna go for a walk.
Sure. um, yeah, you guys are in a shop, so if there's anything else you'd like to do in here, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait outside. Um,
You're heated up.
yeah, I think he has actually been quite thrown that he might have accidentally almost taken part in a pagan, may or may not have been a pagan ritual. He believes it is anyway, so he's like, I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to de-escalate.
Yeah. I need to cool down, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I would like to purchase some indigestion medicine and some and a pen light.
Yeah. So pen lights are. You see, she hands you like a little torch. It's quite small, um, but it's still like it's pretty thick. Um,
Pens were bigger back then.
Pens were bigger back then. And yes, she hands you a little thing of indigestion pills, probably
I
some type of drug.
immediately swallow.
Yes, it's definitely like an opiate or something like that. That's far too strong for what you need it for.
Milk of the puppy. My indigestion is gone.
So is
Bang,
every
and the
other feeling I've ever had.
bang, and the life is gone.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel much better.
I bet.
Oh, I'm glad. Um, Listen, I know this is a tough situation for you ladies, but check. Maybe the artisans, maybe maybe Mr. Winters, but something will come up, and if worst comes to worst, you have to wait a couple of days here. I'm sure May would have no issue at all with helping you out. She's a good one, that one.
She is. She's very sweet. Listen, we appreciate the help that you could provide, and sure we'll be back should we need anything in the days that we're here.
Yeah, no worries. Uh oh, if you want to get to the artisans, just turn right and just go right down Silbury Street and it'll be on the left.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
No, no worries at all. I really have to. I've realized just to break character for a second. I keep wanting to put Irishisms into
It's
Old
very
Homebrew,
hard.
and I'm like, what is happening to me?
Mhm.
Who am I?
Who am I? Um, but yeah, what do
Well,
you guys do?
go out, join the father, make sure he's okay.
Oh, sorry about that, ladies. Got a bit heated. I'm good now. I'm all right. I'm good. We can continue whatever this is. Any leads?
Well, she keeps suggesting the artisans, and they did make that whiskey.
Well, if she suggested it, we should probably check it out. It's the prudent thing to do. Did she say how
Medicinal
much it was
purposes.
per bottle?
Not yet.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, you guys head over, and you see that the like even as you approach, like you can hear the ringing of a hammer, and like just and more chat than you've heard around the village in general. Um, it's the You come into the courtyard and you see it's like flagged stone with a ring of like small workshops um around it. Some of them are like actually built of brick, while some of them just look like sheds. Um, and you can see that there is the sound of the hammer is like coming from a blacksmith. You see that there is a weaver also like enjoying like this quite nice weather and like weaving at their loom. Um, and there's a couple of other things as well. You can see that there's like a potter, uh there's a carpenter, like there's a couple of different types of
List more 1920s professions. There's three more.
uh, engraver, um 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 a cobbler,
Oh,
Oh,
good,
uh
good.
uh
Cobbler's good.
uh
bonus point if you know who makes a barrel.
Oh,
oh, I do know this.
oh,
Oh shit. Oh, It's not a
One.
farrier. That's for horses.
No, it's a last name. It's still a last name.
Hooper.
Yeah, Cooper.
Ah.
Yeah. They're all there.
All those guys.
All those guys just
And
hanging
a
out.
farrier.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
But yeah, but for real, there are at least a few of
Right.
those things
Are they
there.
just kind of like milling about?
Yeah, they're just getting on with their work. They haven't like the only one. Let's you know what? Let's roll for it. I haven't rolled much today.
Hmm. Zulin chat says, "Is there a Chandler?"
Yes, for sure.
Also an
He's
excellent.
the most popular one there. They're all slapping his back.
Could I be making any more Chandlers?
No.
So they light all their rooms.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a candle maker. Is
Yeah.
that what a chandler?
Oh, they call
is?
them Chandles here, though.
Yeah, that makes sense for sure. Um, no, not all of them are quite focused on their work at the moment. They haven't noticed you yet.
I just
Well,
kind
our
of.
priorities, I would suggest, are a horse and carriage and a whiskey, not in that order.
Maybe in that order. Preferably in that order. Whiskey for the road while we are in the horse and carriage getting out of here.
As long
Yes.
as both occur.
Sure.
I don't disagree with that. Listen, we better get Charlize her whiskey before she gets ratty. All right, that's what we have to do.
Yeah, you guys head over. You see that there's a couple of people going about their work. Is there any you want to talk to in particular?
Is there somebody here actually like handling the horses or something that
No,
we can see? No.
no,
Okay.
not that you can see at this moment.
Okay. I guess we will go talk to the whiskey man.
The whiskey man.
The whiskey man.
I will remind you that this is the 1920s, so a lot of people are not openly selling the whiskey.
The secret whiskey man.
There's secret whiskey because it's extremely illegal, but
This
also
is a tiny town.
extreme.
There's no cops here.
There's no, well, you don't know.
Actually,
You
have we
haven't
seen
asked.
any? Have we seen any kind of police force or guards or anything?
Or civilized signs of civilization
Yeah.
in
I
any
mean,
way.
we did find out that the mayor isn't really a mayor, which means they don't need a mayor, which means I doubt there's a cop.
Hmm.
You can make an intelligence check to see if you remember seeing anything of that sort.
I will.
I'll do
Intelligence? I can do that. I'm more intelligent than I thought I was.
I made it.
Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot, is what I am.
Ooh,
You've got other things to worry about.
I got a hard success.
Oh,
Ooh.
you know for a fact you haven't seen any kind of law enforcement here. Like, to be fair, it is usually in these smaller towns, like you all have intuited. Especially like out in the sticks like this, it's fairly rare for there to be any kind of real um established cops. Like if there was a bigger town nearby, that would be where their law enforcement comes from. But in the actual village itself, no.
So who are they hiding the whiskey from?
A
Should probably,
local scold.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, probably.
is there anyone like brewing anything, even like non-alcoholic stuff, or
You don't see anyone like brewing openly. Like
Hmm.
you see the history I'll let you see that you can see the carpenter is has the tools to be able to make things for a still, maybe.
yeah, I'll go over to the carpenter.
And there's
Uh,
always the Cooper.
There's always the Cooper. We save him for last.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that would be the important person. That barrel looks pretty primed for some booze. Morning, my child. Heart, don't mean to
uh
disturb you. Just, do you have a moment for a few questions? We're just kind of new in town, sightseeing, just trying to get a lay of the land.
oh, uh yeah, no, that's no bother. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you very much for asking. What are you working on there?
Oh, I'm just working on a little table.
Table. Ah, very good. It's a story table.
Thank you,
Basis.
appreciate that.
Yeah. Good kitchen starts with the table, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm just fixing up old Nessie's table for her. It's a little bit too high for her in her old age, so.
Ah, you're very good.
Ah, thank you, sir.
Yeah, do you work on any other things? We're looking for a couple of few items.
Oh
Not really
yeah,
seen in here.
I've got a couple of things I've already made up in the back. What can I do for?
I mean, do you work on any, stills or vats or barrels or and I'm looking to get into the uh
Make a
brewing game.
make a charm roll.
Mm.
What did
Is
you
there
think
any
it was
way I
gonna
can
be?
I
assist
don't
with
know.
this?
Charm. Not the worst, not the best. No, that's a fail. It's 45 out of my needed 30.
Oh, no, I don't partake in the stuff myself, so.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
If you
I think
say so.
Dorothy just steps in front of him at this point. Is like, apologies on his behalf. What we
No,
really need is a vehicle to exit your incredibly lovely town.
Quickly.
he looks over. He's like, "All right, father. Don't worry about it. Seen weirder. Um,
That concerns me.
well, unfortunately, no. I don't have a vehicle of my own. Uh, if you could maybe to go onto the lower shelf, you might be able to find maybe one of the farmers have horse, a horse,
A
for
horse. I'll
their
take a
fears,
horse.
for their
I'll take a
fields.
donkey.
Donkey won't get you far if you're trying to get out.
I'll take anything.
uh oh, all right. That's I understand. Um most of us we if we do sell anything at all, we sell to the town itself. Uh don't know if you noticed, but it's particularly difficult to get out here. Maybe sometimes we send stuff along with the local bus driver. We'll if we
Mm.
have orders from out of town, we'll put the stuff in there. But other than that,
See, the local bus driver seems to be our current problem.
he is a bit of a goat, but
Okay, so May sent us to the shop. That sent us to you, who's sending us to the farmer to find a horse.
listen, I'll be 100% honest with you
Hmm.
on this. This is the height of the season for them. You would have to pay a fairly pretty penny to be able to make them part with a horse.
Fair enough. Well,
Uh,
fellas, any other questions for these
Hey,
charming
Dorothy,
gentlemen?
this lad's making ashtrays. Can I get an ashtray?
you guys spend a little bit of time like mingling with the other artisans, the other craftspeople here, and they're all pretty nice, but they all give essentially the same answer.
Mm.
Where, like, if they have stuff that some people have ordered with them, they'll send it out with either the general store's deliveries or they'll send it out with Silas and his bus. But most of their business comes from within the town.
Do,
Uh,
a- do any of them seem to have like any familiarity with Silas beyond him doing deliveries? Like, does anyone seem like kind of pally with him?
Not necessarily, no. Just everything is fairly business. But as you guys go around, go ahead and make a psychology roll as you're talking to everybody.
Mm, ooh, I think that's pretty good. Not quite a hard success, but a gentleman's 30 out of 50.
Oh, I see. Anyone else?
Failure.
We we don't want to talk about what I got.
Yeah,
Okay,
same.
I'll move swiftly on.
please?
I
Um,
guess I'll do the talking.
Oh, we're in
Oh
trouble.
dear.
um, you see, like, there one of the workshops here has, is shut down. Like, obviously, there's not all of the craftsmen and people here like fill up every single workshop, and you see one is shut up. Um, but there are a couple of, you know, filled in spots close to it. As you walk towards it, you can see they get a little you see Heckles raise. And but not in the way of like they get angry and say, "Hey, come away from there." More like a, "Oh, there's nothing over there. Why don't you just, come back over here?" It's just a little bit awkward. Um just a bit forced. Like almost that forced joviality of like a, no, we don't need to talk about that.
There's a secret car.
Um, yeah, I want to start nosing about.
What do you mean when you say that?
So sorry, was it an area of discussion or a physical area? I
It
think
was
I
a
said it.
physical area. So it was like, let's say, one of the workshops of the farthest from the road, like basically like at the apex of
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
ring. And they just they don't go near it, and when you go near it, they're like, "Oh, there's no one over there." Like,
I'm gonna start going over there and calling out for Silas.
okay. Silas, wait, no. Sorry. You said
Steps out of
you
the bushes. Hey, buddy.
I
Hey,
never
friends.
thought to call him.
I was just taking a piss.
Really long
It was
one.
really long piss. Car's just down here. Let's go. Um, no, you see they're like, uh let's say it's the blacksmith. By the time now they've kind of introduced themselves. This guy one's the blacksmith's name is Tom. And Tom is just like, no one down there. Are you okay?
No, it's don't worry about it. We lost our bus driver. We're just trying to get out of here, so I'm just trying to
Oh
check
yeah,
see if he's
no,
down
no.
here.
You mentioned that, but you're not gonna find him down there. You think a bus can go down there?
No, but the lad who drives it is a big part of it. So I'm just trying to see if I can find him. I'm just just seeing if he's down there. He's probably not. You're probably right, but time to
No,
kill.
I mean, why would he be down there? Like, if he was going to go down, he'd like probably go to one of the shacks, like on the shelf. Like, why would he be here? Why would he hide in the
Oh,
middle of town? And where would he hide his bus? Can't really hide the bus here.
I figured I'd ask him. Is there am I allowed to go down there?
Um, it's just we keep a lot of our equipment back there. Uh, it's you know, this town keeps its doors unlocked, and we prefer to keep some of our stuff behind a locked door. So we prefer if you.
I gesture down at my dog collar. I promise I won't steal anything.
It's just all of our equipment and stuff. Uh, just, just leave it.
Do you know I used to work in a small little chapel in Boston, and one of my regulars was fierce drunk, fierce drunk. He'd always disappear, and no one really thought much about it. Drove a taxi, doesn't really matter, but that's kind of his job, bit of color. And then one time, I'd found him. He'd fallen asleep in his
Mm.
car, in his garage, with the engine running, and no one thought to check on him. But why would he be in there? And I was doing the rounds. I used to do house calls, checking on people, and I found him in the car. And I hauled him out. Jeez, the guy was, I swear, 30 seconds more, he would have been gone. But no one.
Geez, you see. Honestly, why would any of us want a car if that's what could happen if you left it?
Oh, I know. Sure, I don't drive myself, but you get what I mean. Like, as in, sure, why would you? It's like, well, there's no
Yeah. Why
harm.
would you?
Call it curiosity.
Listen, it's locked. You can.
I thought you
How
said
about
you.
we both go over there right now?
Two of us can go over. That's no problem. I thought you said you didn't lock them though.
I said we did lock them
Oh,
because
you must
most
have.
of the town doesn't lock their doors. This is one of the few that is because we keep our basically our more expensive equipment in there.
Sure, let's both go over. So, if it'd make you feel better, that's no problem.
Sure. Um
My friends come.
I didn't ask for this. Don't you be dragging me into this shit. You go get murdered in a hole all on your own. No, I will come with. It's fine.
Yeah, I will not be alone.
yeah, you
In,
all
in
go
general,
you all go over and you notice like this is the blacksmith that's talking to you, but you guys you're more focused on what's behind the door, whereas Dorothy and Charlie's, you notice that most of the chatter has slowed down.
I am very uncomfortable.
And you he walks with you over to the door of this workshop, and you can see that there is a padlock on this door, and it looks pretty sizable for the time. And you see he just goes grabs it, shakes it like, there's only one door in and out into these.
you
And
don't have a
then
key for it, no?
no, that would be with Mr. Winters.
Oh, good. That's where we were headed next, anyway.
I
It's
suppose
good.
nothing we can do then, is there?
Not a damn thing, unfortunately.
Do you mind if I call out to him just to make myself feel better? You know,
Sure.
I'm gonna start bashing on the door and calling out, "Silas, you lazy fucker!"
And he's like, whoa,
Wait,
whoa,
what?
whoa. But you said calling out.
That's that's how we call it. Bell ringing kind of
Will
calling
you
out.
back
Waking.
up, please?
All right.
Father, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but you are being disrespectful. But I need you to back up, sir.
Didn't mean to be disrespectful. I'm only concerned for what could be a lost sheep from the flock. That's all.
You guys who are not directly engaged with this have noticed that the workshop courtyard has gone silent.
I think at this point, Dorothy just like very gently grabs his bicep and is just like, Father, I think maybe we should try our next point of call. And if Mr. Winters has the key and you so desperately need to get into their little room, then maybe Mr. Winters can let us in.
Oh no, I'm
Well,
only talking to my friends. Oh, I see. Right.
mhm,
Yeah, no, I
mhm.
think this has been a very fruitful operation. But if Mr. Winters is the man to talk to, I believe my associate Dorothy is correct. We will leave you to work. Terribly sorry for disturbing you.
Yeah, Father, I understand. I didn't mean to raise my voice either. I apologize. But why don't you head off? We all have some work to do at the moment.
You're very good for indulging an old man to forgive is divine.
Mm, no worries. And you see he goes back to his workshop, but apart from the ringing of his hammer, it's very quiet here now.
What the fuck is going on here?
As we're kind of walking away, I think Dorothy just kind of turns her head around. She's like, sorry, really sorry about him. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, they nod to you and they like um you didn't get the psychology roll, but Father Grimley, you did. The smiles are quite forced.
Ooh.
I'll beam a big smile back at them. I think one of these guys is going to try more than me.
Uh yeah, and as you walk off, you start walking towards, and you actually see walking up the street towards you is not only May, who seemed to be just running an errand, but Ruth, who you can see is just like maybe like a little bit taller than her mother. She's coming into uh like she's gotten that like growth spurt that you get at,
Mm.
like I've heard of the growth spurt at you get at like 15, 16. I never experienced it. I assume it's real.
Maybe next summer.
Next summer, baby, I'm drinking all the milk I can. Let's go. um but yeah, but she's a but you can see she's like the spit of her mother. Um, like kind of beautiful, like light brown hair, nice light brown eyes, and kind of a slim build, wearing kind of like a nice flower, like a simple but kind like it's got like prints of flowers on it, and she's holding a bag, and she sees you guys coming out of the courtyard, and she's like, "Oh, mother, could you hold this?" She hands the bag, and she runs up. Who did you well, would you say you guys are pushing Father Grimly out ahead of you? Like
Either a
what kind of
push or
order
like
are
a
you in?
very gentle, like arm in arm, but I am definitely just like
On
dragging
each
him along.
side.
Yeah.
On each side, frog marching him out
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
courtyard.
Yeah, he's not resisting. This is not the first time he's been marched out. of anywhere.
Um, your frog marched over, uh, and she goes over to you. Like she runs up to you and she grabs your hands, and you can see she's like just radiant girl, just looks, and she's like, "Oh, it's so good to see you again. I didn't know you guys were still in town." And then she grips your hands very tightly, Dorothy, and pulls you in, and she says, "Get out, get
Uh,
out before the festival." And and then she, just as quickly, she lets go of your hands, um, and steps back, and that's where we're going to end the session.
Ooh.
no!
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 Not.
Ruth!
That's a good endpoint, but
That
goddamn.
was really good.
What do you listen? When a kid tells you to get out,
Yeah.
You
it's
get the
probably
fuck out.
no, it's
Mhm.
actually fine. You should
Mm.
stay.
I'm going back to Tom. That guy seemed a-okay.
Um,
Fuck.
Well, I'm unsettled.
Yep.
oh, that's good. I
Well
wasn't sure
done.
if I was selling it.
No, no,
Yep.
it's you gotta have the normal shit that's slightly off kilter. So yeah,
Mm,
I am not comfortable.
good,
Job done.
nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us. This was very very fun. Um, is there anything I need to say for the end of the stream, or?
I guess clarifying, like, as in, are we doing part two for the next one?
Yes, we will be doing part two next week, where
Two
lo-
weeks.
2 weeks. I said that, and it was actually a test, and I'm so
I
proud of you.
passed.
Yeah,
I know.
you passed. I'm so proud of you.
The 14th.
The 14th, and we are also doing D8 Drive. We are raising money for Project Hope. Um, I
That's
think
in like 4 weeks.
that's in 4 weeks, but we're close to 2K. I think we're less than $100
Yeah.
away from
We
2K.
haven't done a single stream and we've already raised like a third of the initial target, which is
That's nuts.
It's
insanity.
truly insane. And I think all of us are involved to some degree with the drive. Um, I'm going to be running a game. I believe, Amber, you're running a game as well.
Hmm.
Kate, I believe you're playing in
In
a
two
few
of them.
in two games.
Ooh,
Um,
And I just hate charity, so I just couldn't
that's fair enough.
possibly.
I
fuck them.
straight white
Honestly,
man,
fuck them.
it's yeah.
Yeah, the Lord helps those who help themselves. And I can't even say that ironically.
Yeah,
That's actually
you
gross. I
st-
don't like that.
yeah. I really
It's
thought
pretty
you were
bad
going
when
to
you
stick
weird
it.
yourself out.
I wanted to, but I could feel the revulsion building up in my stomach at myself. I'm like, no, gross,
No,
gross.
no, no. Straight white man. I can't do this.
I've already pushed that out as far as I possibly can without actually being a piece of shit.
So yeah, if you guys want to donate to that, please do. We would very much appreciate it. If you go onto the D8 Dungeon Instagram,
Mhm.
you'll more than likely find all of the links that you need.
I think there's a post on the Instagram, a post on the Blue Sky, and then I would say the reason we've raised so much money is because we are currently uh, letting you bribe us to give people levels and abilities for the Dungeon Mania coming up, which is going to be I think 3 or 4 week event where the Australian and the Europeans battle against each other for who is the best, who wins D&D is the real
We
question.
fight for supremacy, D&D supremacy.
It's true. It's true.
Yes.
So you can pay to make a friend or somebody you are a fan of level up or give them advantage or I don't know, all sorts of crazy shit. So that
There's
is on
like
our social somewhere as well.
yes, like there's a bunch of different saves. Like you can, I believe you can give somebody the shield spell. That's pretty cool.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I th-
And there's nothing wrong with just giving someone a level.
Or
there's
that.
nothing,
Yeah.
or giving them four. Honestly,
Well, you're
just
not,
saying.
you don't have to, but
I'm
if
just
you
saying.
want to, I feel like somebody's fishing for 4 levels, is what I
What do
feel
you?
like.
What do you? I would never do that. That sounds really unethical, and we're doing this for a good
Sure, you can't
cause.
be unethical.
You can never
That's
be
true.
unethical with these things. You can
That's
just,
true.
say I need 4 levels, and if I don't get it, I'm gonna freak out. So
I think
whatever
that's
you
fair.
do with that information really is on
That's on you.
you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I believe.
I think
Oh,
that's about it. Oh, go on.
no. It's gone.
Okay, never mind.
Never mind.
Wasn't important. If it
Strong
was,
close there, Dread.
Thank you. Thank you.
we'll tell
I'm
you
s-
next time.
I'm extremely professional. I do
Nothing's
great.
not professional.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. The Dungeon Drive is coming up. Support your favorite player, and also new episode Romancing the Dungeon tomorrow. Will we find Fia? No, probably not. Where is that bitch? Thank you for joining
Fia.
us.
Is that the full title of the episode?
Yes. Yeah.
Where is that bitch? This bitch keeps hiding away, hiding away.
I don't know why Call of Cthulhu makes us all so fucking silly. It should be quite the opposite, but here we are.
Well, you were so unsettled, you needed to laugh.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. And with that, we will sign off. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back in 2 weeks to get more scared.
Yeah, maybe you'll die. That'll be
Maybe.
fun.
Maybe.
Some of us
Maybe.
might deserve it.
And it probably won't even be like a mythical being. I think the blacksmith's just gonna hit you with his hammer. To be honest.
Yeah, a very
Yeah.
mundane death.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
probably.
you are a dick.
Thank you, everybody. Join us again in 2 weeks.
Thank you
Bye.
guys.
Mwah.
Bye.
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 Mwah, mwah.